Hello and welcome again to Adventures in Pop-Ups. I'm Blake. This is Rachel. This is the place to come for tips and tricks, hacks and mods to make your camping adventures more fun. On this episode, we are talking about how did it go and how much did it cost?
Yes, that's what we all want to know.
How much did it cost to make over your pop-up camper and turn it into a log cabin on wheels?
Yes, we did it.
That's what we did, and so this is the journey. Come along with us.
So we originally were talking about doing it for $600. That was basically like, well, maybe we could spend $100 on curtains and $100 on this and $100 on that and call it $600. Then once I started itemizing it out, we did bump it to $700 for our goal. So our main goal is $700, and we're just going to go through thing by thing, talk about how much we thought it was going to cost. Did we go over or under, and did we make it under our $700 budget?
Did we make it?
Does anything?
I don't even know.
Does anything ever stay under budget these days? Inflation, hello. So let's talk about floors first. Well, we were going to go with roll-on vinyl because I thought it would be cheaper. And have you seen the sheet vinyl, roll-on vinyl, whatever you want to call it? It looks really nice these days. We're like, it's a camper. We don't need like nice stuff like the house. Well, when I looked into it, then I realized that our floor length is 12.5 feet. Sheet vinyl comes in 12-foot width, and so we were going to have to piece it in one way or another, and we were like, let's just do vinyl plank. We've done it before, and we were worried about the slide catching because I have seen people put like big grooves and ruin their floors on the slide out because the rollers or whatever was catching and ruining the floor. Well, when we took off our panel, we discovered the roller is not on the ground at all in our pop-up. It's up higher in a different location. So
up like 5 inches.
Once we saw that, we were like, oh, let's do it. So we budgeted $200 for floors once we realized $100 wasn't going to cut it. We ended up at $224. We were over by $55 because we needed a fourth box, and barely. We were like, oh.
Okay, so $200 on the floors. Came in just a little above that.
Little over, not too bad though. Walls. Let's talk about walls. I found this amazing log cabin wallpaper. It was the item of inspiration for the entire makeover. When I saw it,
it set the theme.
It did. When I saw it, I was like, that is so cool. Can we do that in our
You found that
camper?
like right away when we bought this, didn't you?
I did. I actually found it like within days of buying this camper last year, and we had no intentions of making
Within days of buying this camper, I heard we need to turn our pop-up camper
Wait a
into
minute.
a
I didn't say we
log
need
cabin.
to. I said, wouldn't that be cool?
Wouldn't that be cool? I need a pop-up cabin. Wouldn't that be cool?
I did not say need.
That's what I heard.
The more I thought about it, I was like, that would be really cool. And Blake was like, it looks fine. We don't need to make it over. But the more we thought about it, more we're like, let's make it our own. Let's make it awesome. We love cabins. Why not?
Yep. So
now we have a pop-up cabin on wheels, and we love it. So the wallpaper was the instrumental, what do they call it?
Okay, stop. So you may dream of having a cabin on the lake someday. Listen, don't worry about someday. Let's talk about today, okay?
Right.
Live your life now, because you're not guaranteed tomorrow. Listen, I died running a half marathon 3 years ago. You are not guaranteed tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. So whatever you're going to do, you better start doing it now.
With wisdom. Enjoy
your life. Go for it. Go big or go home, they say. Go big and go home. How about that? All right. So, we just posted, and we were on a lake in our log cabin makeover.
It was lovely.
And we were on the lake watching the sunrise, and I was thinking, this is it. We're on the lake. We have a cabin on the lake. We've made it. But it's just a pop-up camper.
Yeah.
It's just a tent on wheels. The walls. The theme of the log cabin.
Yes, so that was our inspiration. When I just completely randomly saw this log cabin wallpaper, I was like, that is so cool. So we planned it out basically all around that. We thought we were going to get away with 3 rolls, But we do have a large cabin with a hard-walled bathroom that is completely now log wallpaper. So we did need a 4th roll. So the total on that, we were hoping for 105 for 3 rolls. We ended up with 140 for the 4th roll. So again, we're over a little bit, but I mean, this
not
is
bad when that's what's setting the whole theme.
Yeah,
of the
it's
whole
worth
game.
it. We were like, should we not buy? Should we try to get away without?
If you're
the
going
4th
for a
roll?
makeover and a renovation,
Just do it.
Just go with every good idea you can.
For the curtains, I budgeted $100. Kind of honestly, randomly, it seemed like that would be reasonable. We have 12 curtains. That's a lot of fabric. Have you noticed how much fabric costs? Anyhow, one of my inspirations that I really wanted to do was this fireplace curtain, and it was $25. By the way, we do have links for like everything. If you were like, what? Yes, it fit perfectly right over our privacy curtain. Bam, it's awesome. It's one of my favorite features other than the log walls themselves. So, had to have the fireplace curtain, $25. It's awesome. Then the bunk end curtains, I got all 4 bunk end curtains out of 1 shower curtain, which was also $25. So that was awesome. There's half the budget right there though. Boom, boom, $50. So then my goal was...
But they're cool.
They're very cool. I love them. So then I was like, can I do 6 more curtains for $50? And then I was looking everywhere. I wanted to find log cabin fabric. It doesn't seem to exist. I found this shiplap curtain fabric from Hobby Lobby on sale. I actually saw it earlier, but it was not on sale and there was no coupons, and I was like, So then I got it on sale, and we ended up having, it was $56. I had about 5 yards, and actually I have a lot left over.
That was a deal. That was
a good deal.
a
Yeah.
good deal.
So budgeted 100. Actual price was 106. Not bad.
She's amazing. I'm telling you. Door sticker.
For the door sticker, I wasn't quite sure what I was doing with the bathroom door, but I definitely wanted something on the camper door. I just budgeted blankly $50. I was like, we'll see. We ended up spending $35 on this really cool sticker that's on our main door. I really like it. It's fun. It is noticeably cheaper than the wallpaper stuff. By cheaper, I mean like we had a hard time with bubbles and all that.
Not as thick.
It's a lot thinner.
Yeah, not as thick.
Yeah, but anyhow.
Not as good as the wallpaper stuff.
It's cool. We like it. And then the bathroom door ended up being the log cabin. So, budgeted $50, spent $35. Good deal.
Good job.
Let's talk about cushion covers. So to redo the cushion covers, I looked into a lot of things, but I did really like this Lodge fabric that I found. It's a sheet set, and it's funny because I posted some pictures online and I had people say, oh my goodness, I have these sheets on my bed. And I was like, yes, they're sheets. We only used it on the back, and I only used the top sheet and 1 pillowcase. So we actually still have the entire fitted sheet intact that we could just use as bedding. So that's cool. So that's the backs, and the sheet set was about $50, but we still have the bottom sheet to use. And then
King size.
King size. For the seat cushion bottoms, I was looking into a lot of things. I've seen this really cool thing people have done, which is to use dining chair covers off of like Amazon or Wish or wherever you get things from. They weren't big enough, so what you would have to do is get a love seat cushion cover, and that was really cool, really easy. It would have been removable that way, but we have 5 bottom cushions that are pretty large. So it would have been over $100 just for that. And I was like, my whole budget was $100. So I went to Joann and I got duck canvas cloth, and I picked out a dark gray. That's another thing. I did not want a light fabric on the bottoms because we have 4 kids and a dog. We're good at messes. I needed it to be like camouflagey, and I'm so glad I did. So we just did staples. So the fabric was about $50. Stapled it on there. My 11-year-old helped, had a great time using the staple gun. It was a family affair, and we're loving the way it turned out. So we budgeted $100 and spent $94. Woo, woo, woo. Pillows and bedding we already had, so that is not included. We already had that Lodge bed spread. We had already bought sheets just last year when we bought this camper because we didn't have any king beds. So we were like, well, I guess we're buying sheets because now we got 2 kings. So we did not include that in the total. For the cabinet faces, I wasn't quite sure what to do. I budgeted $50 for something, and I did
some kind of silhouette thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about a silhouette thing, or I was thinking about putting the log cabin paper on there, but I was worried it would come off easily over time and not stay, because it's like a high traffic thing, grabbing at handles. So we ended up not doing that. We did poly shades and got some silhouette stickers, and the poly shades was about $13. The silhouettes were $9, which I think was a good deal off of Amazon. And so, budgeted $50, spent $22, under again. For accents, I wasn't really sure. I just said $50 because I didn't know what I was going to do. What we ended up getting was a 2-pack of hanging lanterns. These things are really cool. They're right behind us, and we'll drop in some photos as well. It's a 2-pack, and it comes with a remote, and it can be on like a bright LED setting for an actual lantern, which is what we really use it for. Or you can
make it look like a campfire.
Or you can do like the flickering flame, which is what's on it right now, which does put out a decent amount of light as well. So that's for some fun ambiance. And my 13-year-old figured out a good spot to hang it at night as well. When the littler kids are going to bed on that bunk,
it's there.
He hung it right. Yeah, it's there right now. But he hung it actually from this little strap that we have from the door, because the door obviously is in place. It keeps the door in the ceiling when we're traveling and is not being used. So he had hung that up there.
Strap that holds the door up.
Yeah. So he was reading a book. I was like, hey, that's a great idea. Anyhow, we use it inside, we use it outside, very functional, and we kind of needed lanterns anyway. So I feel like that was a really good investment for our camping adventures. $36, and we didn't really get any other accents. Our little Happy Campers.
That was a gift. Thanks, Mom, for the Happy Campers Live Here sign. We got it in the new camper remodel.
Love it. That was $36 instead of $50. That was under. Did we come in under budget? This amazing camper. What do you think? How do you think we did? Let us know. We can handle it. We budgeted $700, although actually it was $695 technically when I added up the little thingies. We came at, drum roll please. I'm just kidding. I am so not a drummer. $692. No. I'm just kidding. That was when I miscalculated. $657. $657. We did it.
So if you have to buy bedding and other stuff, you might need another $50 or $100.
Right.
But we did our camper makeover for $650.
Honestly, I feel like this is our dream camper.
$657. It's our dream camper. Okay, tell us, why is this our dream camper?
It has all the amenities we ever wanted and more. Hard-walled bathroom, all this stuff. If you want to see our full tour, we can explain everything. I don't need to just re-explain everything. But honestly, it has like everything we needed more. And now it's so awesome. Yeah, we could have done it on the cheap. We could have done it for way less. We could have used the sticky tiles, which I was worried would come up. We could have done less. We could have used paint instead of $35 wallpaper. What did I say? I love it. This is really cool. Now I can't wait to go camping even more. We were just out camping for spring break. It was beautiful. We will have some campsite reviews coming from Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. Stick around. If you're not already subscribed, you might want to do that if you like this kind of stuff, and if you're a pop-up camper lover, or if you just think it's kind of cool and want to keep an eye on what we're doing. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, drop us a comment. Thank you for watching Adventures in Pop-Ups. I hope that you have enjoyed this. We've really enjoyed this. Yes, it was work, but yes, it was worth it. And we came out under budget. Can we get a woot woot?
Throw a woot woot in the comments. Yeah, so again, this is our 1 year after buying the camper and starting our channel. This is our 1 year mark. So again, we just want to say thank you to all of our subscribers and viewers. Thanks again for watching, for subscribing, for sharing. We are looking forward to our camping adventures this summer. Where are you going? What's your big plan? Let us know. And we'll see you again soon.
Happy camping.
Happy camping.